So the theory that I'm talking about now would be moral conflict theory. Moral conflict theory discusses basically how conflict is just a normal part of having relationships. There are many conflicts that are actually very linear, very straightforward, very easy to resolve. However, there are some that are based off of some more abstract and philosophical terms, like our morals, that aren't as easy to resolve. Pearson and Littlejohn were the ones that came up with the theory, and they state that the idea here is that that people's actions are based off of their moral orders. When two people meet, these differences can often occur and can often be seen after people hang around each other for a while. After a while, like the differences will become extremely apparent, and conflict will arise. Some views, obviously, when they combine, they're seen as there's like no way to have one or the other. It's just the ideas seem very incommensurable, and arguments will ensue. There are a ton of different patterns that can typically follow with this, or like actually there's technically three patterns that follow with this. So first of all, when these two people talk when they're having their conflict, one person's going to say one thing, the other person's going to say the other thing. They may use the same language, but it's going to mean completely different things to the other person. They're going to either rationalize what they're saying in a completely different way, or when they talk about stuff, it's just not going to go well. This will continue, and they'll see having a massive argument as their only option to resolve the conflict. As they will try to attempt to resolve the conflict, they will oftentimes only just make it worse. And when this goes on and on, people will actually start to break their morals. This is seen with vandalism of people's property who are in the opposition. This would be an example of a guy who detonated a bomb in a Planned Parenthood because he was pro-life and was against abortion. This is seen when people go out and steal yard signs from other people during campaign seasons. This is seen when during any election cycle, when like threats are made out to people for working on the opposite side of the aisle or to family members. This theory has gained a lot of relevance after 2016 with the very polarizing election, and has continued to gain traction with this very polarizing election and 2020. So this theory obviously has a lot of applications for it, and I have, with previous campaign work, I've seen this theory firsthand and several times where people would refuse to talk at the door because of significant others or people holding different political views, or them seeing that they would get into an argument with me or with someone else that happened to be nearby and just wanted to stay silent. So this theory obviously is a very relevant theory, and it has a lot of implications that we're seeing right now. So that is moral conflict theory.